Aries, hi. For those of you who have been here before, welcome back. And to those of you who it's your first time here, welcome to you and happy birthday or happy belated birthday, whatever applies. I'm Denise. This is Surrender to the Flow Tarot, and I'm going to be doing a general timeless reading. That means whatever time you come across it is the time for you. For the collective of Aries. So that's Aries Sun, Aries Moon, Aries Rising, Aries Ascendant. I just realized I still have my sneakers on. So everything got like misaligned today. And I'm doing your reading in a different order and different timing than I planned and that I normally do. So I literally just got in from my walk, which I also took way later than I normally do. And I was just like, I felt it. Go do the Aries reading now. So I do Aries and Leo right now. So that's what I'm doing. So hi. Okay, so thank you for being patient with me through that. It's important that my feet are bare when I do readings. Okay. It's a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone. Take what resonates and leave the rest. And be careful not to stick yourself in stories that aren't yours. Today's reading should be pretty obvious from the get, because we're doing ancestral reading. And we're asking for a message from your ancestors, the ones who have joined us today, what the generational gifts passed on to you from them are, and how you can best use those gifts. Okay, so we are using the Magdalene Oracle for the message. For the gifts, we're going to use a combo of these. The Starseed, the Isis Oracle, and the Beyond Lemuria Oracle. That'll be determined at that point in the reading, as it always is. And then I have, for the how to best use your gifts, 4 tarot decks. And I will figure that one out when we get there too. And I'll let you know what it is, so no worries. There's always in the description box below a list of the decks I used. And you might find that there are more decks listed than were in this reading, but your decks used will be in that list too. Okay. All right, let's get your message, Aries, from your ancestors. I tried to do your reading earlier, or way earlier, like 11:50 a.m. or something. I'm just telling you that because maybe it's important to one of you. And it was Sunday, April 11th, somewhere in the 11 a.m. hour. And it literally shut off on me. Like right under 2 minutes into it. And I was like, okay, clearly I'm not supposed to do the Aries reading yet. So I'm supposed to do it now at whatever time it is, 4:47 p.m. Maybe make a note of where you were at those times and if something significant was going on with you. And if you want to, leave it in the comments because that would be super rad. All right. Your message from your ancestors. I'm not taking it. It's co-creation. I'll show it to you. I'm not taking it though. Maybe I am taking it. I'm gonna go for another one. Okay. Oh, that's pretty. Woo. Heart and soul. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna look at co-creation and see what's up with it. Because I'm having mixed feelings about it. You know what it is? I think it's only for a very... this much people who will watch this much it's for. You feel me? And maybe the people who it's in this much, but not this much, there might be people in this who will get triggered by hearing this and set their anxiety off. I don't know. That's what's coming out. So take it or leave it. Co-creation. I'm just going to read it at this point. Okay. A new opportunity will present itself over the coming week, which at first may seem beyond your financial means or expertise. Yet this opportunity would not present itself if you were not capable of handling it. I agree with that. The thing is to know, like, sometimes opportunities present themselves so that you know you can acknowledge that you're not capable. It's not in your wheelhouse. You know what I mean? But I think this is saying something different about it. This is like letting yourself know when, after a prolonged period of not being able to believe in yourself. Okay. It will work for you provided you are flexible in the methods you adopt. More importantly, keep in mind that anything of lasting value is always a co-creation between you and God. Seek intuitive guidance from your higher mind and from God. See yourself in a spiritual partnership with the divine creator and ask to be shown the ways and means of accomplishing your mission. If you didn't listen to that last line I just said, rewind it and listen to it. When making a decision, sit quietly and ask your higher self and God to help you to make the most appropriate one. And the more times you do that, the more you'll know what it feels like and how to what it feels like in your body when it's happening, what parts of your body are activated, and how to recognize it for yourself. You feel me? Remember also that perseverance and commitment are major factors in any success. Acknowledge your fears and perceived shortcomings and then go for it. You will not fail, provided you always remember that all you do is a co-creation. That's pretty dope. Well, there's words on her face. All you see is me. All you see is you. Light always. I don't know what that, I can't see it. I can't read. I'm 49. My eyes are not great. And I don't know how to use the magnifying glass, right? Okay, hold on. Light always. What? I don't understand. I'm sorry, I can't read it. Oh my God. I can't read it. I'll hold it up, but I bet you won't be able to read it either. It's all right in here because it'll probably be blurry for you. Maybe if you screenshot it. Okay, so sorry about that. Okay. Heart and soul, moving on, moving on, moving on. This is like the flowy side of you. You know what I'm saying? This is like cultivating the flow side of you, not the forging side of you, but the flowing side of you. Internally, emotionally, and how your energies and your feelings, how your feelings and the energies from that, how they move through you. Okay, heart and soul. Heart and soul. I fell in love with you, lost control, the way a fool would do madly. That night, magic night we kissed under the moonlight. I used to play that on the piano and I was so proud of myself. Okay, it's very easy. Heart and soul, you are blessed and guided by the eternal spirit of love. A positive transformation is occurring in your life this very moment. Close your eyes and feel yourself bathed in the love which stems from the heart of a goddess. This card is confirmation that all is unfolding as it should. There's no need for concern, so stop taking things so seriously and trust. You've done a lot. You're doing work. I don't know if you've done a lot of work, but the work you've done up to this point has been deep. And you're being rewarded. And you've also come far enough that you can you can trust in yourself now, okay? You can trust in yourself. So this is your sign to believe in yourself and to start catching yourself, so you can catch yourself when you start to doubt yourself and halt it and let yourself have that credit. Give yourself that legitimacy. Too legit to quit. All unfolds in perfect harmony. Life is always full of opportunity. I am guided and protected. I surrender my concerns to the goddess of eternal life. Okay. I'm curious to see what your gifts are. Isis? Isis and Starseed. Definitely Isis. Not totes sure about Starseed. All of these flipped, but this one flipped out. I'm just going to read it. I'm not going to read all. I'm just going to read the titles from the furthest one to the closest one. So that means it's a progression of like further in the past till closer to now. The dark mysteries, healing the divine masculine, soul retrieval. Like, this is probably literally the order of your life, how it just went. Knot of Isis, I'll read that. Part of your spiritual destiny involves a special relationship with the goddess. This means not only do you have the important spiritual task of helping her thrive in this world, you're the emperor, right? In your human form, in your divine form, right? You can't be a god and be seen in this dimension in your God state. So you have to come down in your divine form, which is the emperor, protects the empress, but not in a codependent way, in this way. In the ways, because she's so pure. What is that? It's sacred. And you protect her sacredness from outside sources that will strip her from it. Do you understand what I'm saying? She doesn't need your protection, and not all the time, not like that. Not, you know what I mean? She can handle her own. She's the fucking motherfucking empress, son. You know what I'm saying? But there's still that divine part that does need tending to, just like there is in you, and that's what she does for you. There's more going on in my head, but I'm going to save that for another time. Okay. Flower of life. You're entering a fertile period of your life. You are guided to think of yourself as a creative being and to surrender your control over how things will manifest and instead allow them to do so. I know that struggle, okay? I know it too. Now is the time for your blossoming. Listen to the messages. Truths unveiled. There are times when appearances of people, places, and things are deceptive. You will sense this when something feels uncomfortable within you, when you notice feelings of anxiety or doubt within you. You may think there is something wrong with you, but actually you are intuitively sensing that all is not as it appears to be. Trust what you feel, not what appears to be. Here's the thing to look out for, and then I'll actually read the one you actually got with that. If you are used to mistaking your feelings for your intuition, that's a thing that you have to discern first. So this is assuming you already can discern that. And so it's trust your intuition. You feel me? Okay, so the one you actually got is initiation. When you are being initiated into the divine mysteries of light, love, and power, there are moments of profound challenge. I think your gift is to be the fool, which is like hilarious and amazing and incredible because you're Aries, and that's the Aries, the other Aries card, Emperor and the Fool. Because that's what this is. Your gifts are being able to take the entire journey from 0 to 22. That's the major arcana in the tarot. From the beginning all the way to the completion. That's your gift, to do it successfully each time you come through. Let me just finish this. The key is to find the light within the challenge, the opportunity for growth that can transform any challenge into an experience of healing, like the hermit, like the magician, like the hermit, like a shaman. With compassion and cleverness, you will not burn during your challenges. Fire sign, you shall thrive. I think for you, it's more of burning out than it is of burning, right? And I'm going to do a Starseed one for you, okay? I'm glad I did this reading right now. Even though I will need to eat very soon, probably right after this. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. You've been hiding yourself, Aries, under masks for multitudes of reasons. Let's see that freak flag. Sons and daughters and themsters. Let's see. I'll read in the book. Way too much info these are for me. I have so many decks, and I use 8 decks at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's too much to like. There's so much coming in and out of my brain constantly. I have to pick and choose what I retain. You know what I mean? The world is filled with people who, no matter what you do, just won't like you. But it's also filled with those who will love you fiercely. And why not give them the opportunity to love you fiercely? Because, Aries, you deserve it, okay? They are your people. You're not for everyone, and that's okay. Talk to the people who can hear you. Don't push your best friends away, or your best friend away. Don't waste your precious time and gifts trying to convince others of your value. I feel like you don't do that. They won't ever want what you're selling. Don't try to convince them to walk alongside you. Again, I don't think you do that. There's 2 squirrels right out there. Right out there, son. They're big. They're good climbers, huh? Oh, he's so cute. Hello. Oh, it's so cute. Little spiral tail. Oh, why is he shaking? Okay, sorry. Don't try to convince them to walk alongside you. You'll both be wasting your time and theirs, and will likely inflict unnecessary wounds that will take precious time to heal. See, I think for you, it might be the opposite of this. There might be some Aries out there who act this way, but I think it's way more likely. Sorry, these crazy annoying alerts. I have to swipe them off. That for you, it's the opposite. You push people away instead of let them in. You push them away. You feel me? You don't give them the chance. Okay. You're not for them and they're not for you. Politely wave them on and continue on your way. Sharing your path with someone is a sacred gift. Them. Don't cheapen it by rolling yours in the wrong direction. That's just rude. Keep facing your true north. Pulling this card means you're being called to embrace your uniqueness, to own your weirdness, to let the world see who you really are, to reveal your multifaceted, multidimensional nature. Not to dim your light according to who is in your presence, to own all parts of yourself, so that your people, the ones who are the same kind of weird as you, can recognize you when your paths cross. So, your gifts are owning yourself 100%, embodying yourself 100%, having the confidence. You're an Aries, right? Having the confidence, that's King of Wands, that's the Emperor, in your weirdness. So if you're not living that way, it's because something has happened in your life that is, at this point, you're letting it still diminish who you are. You're still identifying as it, and it's still not healed. That's why, because there's still healing that has to be done, and it goes deep down, probably. And this is not fun doing it, right? Initiations aren't fun, but they are worth it. All right, so let's see how to best use your gifts. We're going to go with this book, with the Tarot of the Divine. I might be changing my mind. I don't know. The Tarot of Mystical Moments is also like, let me hold both of them. It's the Tarot of Mystical Moments. Okay. That's this one. You must be visually stimulated. Not that the other ones aren't as well, but this is like, the other ones are more visually stimulating in their color choices and their design is pleasing, but these are more visually stimulating and their visuals represent all this other stuff. So it's like little clues, you know what I mean? Like where it's visually pleasing and it's stimulating your intellect too, and your spiritual side. It's stirring up all kinds of stuff. All right. Aries, how to best use your gifts. The Hierophant and the Queen of Swords. In the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. And underneath that is the Ten of Cups. Oh, and underneath that is the King of Cups. The King, the Ten of Cups, the Queen of Cups. What is this one again? The Queen of Swords. And the Hierophant. Okay. So clearly that's divine counterpart, right? In there. That's coming into union. That's allowing yourself to come into union. The Queen of Cups was on the bottom. So that's you embodying it. Embodying the love of being a pure expression of the divine love, of being one love. That's what that means. You know what I'm saying? It's being one love and being a constant source of it and committing to the care and keeping of it. So if that's not where you are, if you're not in that part of your life, you do the healing work to get yourself there because that's who you are. And if that's not you, then that's I think it's you. So hold on. There's a lot of people in your reading. There is. There's 2 queens, a king, and the Hierophant. Were they all major? Okay. Hold on a minute. I want to look at these. Huh. Okay. This is about you're not the Queen of Cups, or you're the Queen or the King, but either way it is. You embody both divine masculine of both of those. You both do, but it's you and someone else. It's allowing yourself, this is how you best use your gifts, to allow yourself to embody fully the love that you are and the pure expression of the divine love that you are, and show that and illuminate it in the ways that it's naturally occurring in you, and that you allow yourself to come into communion with another, with your equal. This is important for you, Aries. This comes up every week. It's not just you alone, you know, it's always you and someone, right? And it's always some kind of level of you like deflecting it when it goes against your highest good, right? Okay, so the Hierophant and the Queen of Swords are facing away from each other. The owl, the color of the owl and the Hierophant is the same color as the building the Queen of Swords is sitting on. Is it dusk? Is it dawn? Is it dusk? Is it dawn? Is it dusk? Okay, the best use for you, for your gifts, is to take all of the knowledge and wisdom that you have, all the acquired knowledge that you have, that comes from sources outside of you, but that you've adapted and adopted and integrated into you, to take those, to be able to discern between what is coming from other sources that is worth taking and what isn't, okay? It's for you to do that and take those and alchemize them into you, and then be in the truth. The Queen of Swords embodies the truth. The she is the truth. She is it. The King of Swords sees it because she's it. Sees it, resonates with it, recognizes it, and has no problem serving it, right? And making sure it's protected and preserved, right? But she is it. So I think this is you, whether you are male or female. This is you, or non-binary. This is you developing this part of you so that you can clearly still be in your truth, fully embodied in your weirdness with your freak flag flying, however that is, whatever that looks like for you. I thought I put my phone on airplane mode, but I guess I did not. Okay. That came in right as my energy shifted. It's time for you to be able to speak and be your truth, the truth, and your truth. You feel me? And that's the thing that you need to always have, always preserve, so that you are fully you and you are fully being a source of love that is just does your best in a union, in communion, in collaboration with people, and in a sacred communion. Okay, Aries? So it's so always there, man. This is like 9 weeks of readings. It's always there. Okay. There you go, Aries. Thank you for coming and sharing your energy with me once again. And thank you. I hope that this helped. I hope it helps. And I will see you next week. Bye, Aries.